Hey guys, for math today, you're going to love it because it is fully a review day. It's everything we've talked about in the last few weeks. Also, you only have a one-sided paper. So go ahead and practice your multiplication. This is 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Please try and do your best on that and keep studying even through the summer. So go ahead and grab your lesson 131 and we will get started. You can start with your problem of the day. Don't worry, I'm keeping track of who gets these and I'm going to figure out in the next week how I'm going to give you your rewards for getting your stars for these. So I'm going to figure it out. Today we're going to be practicing our 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Do your very best. This is only one-sided, so try and do this as fast as you can. And if you're struggling with one or two, make sure, circle them and make sure you spend a little extra time on that. And then flip the page over and we are going to get started on our classwork. All right, we're going to start by drawing a 7-centimeter line segment. Make sure you are using the right side. And just like I like to do, make a line from the 7 over so I don't go too far. Make sure your name is on there. Your date, it says measure this line segment using centimeters. That is 8 centimeters. Okay. So Mrs. Vulgaris bought a hat and a cup from the school fair. How much did she spend? So let's go back. She bought a hat, which is $3.78, and a cup, which is $1.61. So how much money did we spend? We're going to add those two up. So we're going to use our workspace plus 161. And we are going to add that because I want to know how much altogether she spent. 8 plus 1 is 9. 6 plus 7 is 13. So we need to regroup. Put that 1 over there. Put the 3 over there. 3 plus 2 is 5. And we need to bring down the dollar sign. Now let's write a number sentence. Make sure you have the decimal and the dollar sign. Same with this one. Don't forget the dollar sign. So the answer is $5.39. Okay, it says circle the best number sentence to use to estimate 119 and 62. So that looks like a really big number. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover that 1 up. So it's now 19. So what are we going to round that to? 19 we round to 20 and put that 1 back up there. Okay, and 62, this is not over 4, so it's going to go back down to 60. So now we need to find the one that says these two numbers and adding them together. So it is this one. Okay. There's a star. You see the star right there? On this coordinate graph. So where is it? So remember our rule. Over, then up. So we're going to count over. 1, 2, 3, and up 1, 2. So it is 3, 2. And the correct way to do this is to put parentheses around it. So it's parentheses 3, 2. And this one here, you are going to need a red crayon. So it says put a dot at 1, 0. So we start here, we go to 1, and it doesn't want us to go up any, so we're going to put a dot right here. Okay. Number 4, it says the school talent show started at 1 o'clock. It lasted 1 hour and 15 minutes. Show the time it ended. So if it starts at 1 o'clock, okay, we want to add 1 hour. So let's add 1 hour to 1 o'clock. So the next hour would be 2 o'clock, but it's an hour and 15 minutes. So it would be 2:15. Okay, so we're going to put it on both clocks. $2:15, because it was started at 1 o'clock and it lasted an hour and 15 minutes. So you add an hour and 15 minutes to 1 o'clock. Okay, for number 5, it says fill in the correct comparison. So you have your three options: greater than, less than, or equal to. But first we need to do the math. So 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12. Guess what? These are equal. 6 divided by 2. If we took 16 divided by 2. If we took 16 and put it into two groups, you would get 8 in each group. So 16 divided by 2 is 8. And we can double check that by 8 times 2 equals 16. Then 5 minus 8. Oh my goodness. 15 minus 8 is what? 7. Okay. Which one is bigger? This one. I had a really hard time with those. All right. So now we're going to rewrite. Make sure when you are rewriting this that it is over on top of each other and perfectly lined up. 4, we can't take 7 away from 4, so we need to borrow. This becomes 7, and this becomes 14. So now we can. 14 minus 7 is 7, and 7 minus 4 is 3. Here, 169 minus 86. 9 minus 6 is what, everyone? 3. We can't take 8 away from 6, so we're going to borrow. That becomes 0, and this becomes 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. Okay, these don't have labels, so we don't label it. But this one has a label, so we must label it. 529 minus 245. Okay, now subtract. 9 minus 5 is 4. We can't take 4 away from 2, so we need to borrow. This becomes 4, and this becomes 12 because we're adding 10 to 2. 12 minus 4 is 8. Drop the decimal. 4 minus 2 is 2. And do not forget your dollar sign. Okay, good job on your review. Your job is to go back and do this side. If you have any questions, you can always refer back to how we did the other side. Okay? And if you have questions you don't understand, go ahead and take a picture of it and send it to me and I'll go over it with you. Okay?